It's Women in Sports Night here at the Bisons. Let's meet the ladies who make it all possible.
I'll write our whole script for our games. Everything is planned out down to the minute. So I write those out, I print them out, I give them to everyone that needs them. I write our intern schedules. I assign our interns to our different entertainment pieces throughout the night. And then around about 2 hours before the game starts, I meet with my interns and we go over what their plans are for that day, whether it's a theme or anything, if there's a giveaway, and all their responsibilities for the day. And then after that, I meet with our PA and sound people, and we kind of go over what's their responsibilities are for the day. I meet with CJ, our video director, who I co-direct our games with, and we go over what we need to do for the day. And then once the gates open, we have our pregame playlist going. We sometimes have videos that play pregame, so me and CJ direct those if those are needed. And then we run through pregame, first pitches, anthem singers, our New Era Dream Team, Play Ball Kids, stuff like that. And then once first pitch starts, it's pretty much just gameplay. And then once 3 outs happen during the inning breaks, we have our different entertainment pieces, whether they're sponsored commercials or anything on the field, lucky seats, and stuff like that. And then on Fridays, we have fireworks post game.
Mostly I, fill a lot of sponsorship for social media during the day. So we have our game day post that's sponsored. We have a bunch of different posts throughout the day, like Homestead Highlights that's sponsored. So when the team returns home from a road trip, that's sponsored. So we do a road trip recap. I work closely with our graphic designer to come up with different ideas and graphics and whatnot for the season. And then I also work very close with the video department to, figure out different videos and contents that we want to do throughout the season. And then during the game, I have a team of, there's 4 of us, so there's 1 photog and then 3 social interns, so they kind of do a rotating schedule, so 2 are here and then 1 is home. We kind of trade off between the press box and getting content throughout the game with fans and whatnot and being on the field. And so someone's up there in the press box with me cutting highlights, doing any sponsorship posts throughout the day, or throughout the game, I should say, that we have.
A typical day for me, I manage all of the parties, the restaurant, as well as all 27 of our suites. So I'm constantly getting orders together, making sure everything goes seamlessly during game day.
In terms of what I do, on the ticket office side of things, we're talking to customers, we're answering their questions, we're helping them out. Just trying to make their experience as best as possible. Of course, selling tickets. I do a lot of printing tickets for our sales team, whether it's for suites or groups, party areas, like this one right here. So doing stuff like that. And then on the sales side of things too, doing sponsorship stuff, making sure inventory is up to date, helping out with the signage that you see all throughout the ballpark, getting that over to our sign company and seeing it all kind of come to life. So every day looks different, but again, I work closely with our sales team and, on the suites, groups, party side of things.
A typical day, I have not experienced one yet. They've all been fun and different, and that's probably the best thing about the job is that I get to wear a lot of hats and do a lot of different things. In the off season, so my least favorite question is, what do you do in the off season? That is one of the busier times for me, and that's when a lot of the planning and preparation goes into not just procuring and designing our product mix, our entire staffing plan, and just analyzing our business as a whole and our promotions and the retail aspect and entertainment aspect.
For a game day, I usually come in early. I'll get a script from Amanda and we get the game ready for the day. I'll have all the promotions ready. I create all the fun graphics for them. And then I also create all the game day graphics. So game day, time, opponent. I also create the lineup, final score.
Typically though, I come in and we field some emails from customers who want suites or group parties. And then one of my biggest jobs here is sponsorship sales. So I'm constantly looking for new sponsors, things that you see on the boards and on the video board.
The best thing has probably been able to get a better skill set and improve on my skill set, because going into this I had no clue what I was doing at all, and now I can do photography, and I've just grown throughout my position. So I guess just, getting a better skill set through the time being here.
Just being able to adapt every single day is something different, constantly overcoming challenges.
Because every day is so different, you're going to face different challenges, and I've never really been a person for like confrontation or difficult situations, so having to problem solve and kind of move on my feet, I feel like I've just really learned to be adaptable and to kind of be ready for whatever each day can bring.
But I think the most important for myself to keep repeating and then to others around me is that I belong here. I think for any organization, sport or not, in order to drive growth and success, it's to have people with different experiences and different viewpoints, and diversity, it matters. And so it proves that I have a place here and I'm helping the success of this organization. And so are all of you around me. It's great to see.
Every business that exists wants to come to a baseball game. So whether it's like someone's party or it's a business outing or someone's CEO is in town, we can help them and create an experience, and that's what's super fun about this.
I wish I could have told myself is that you can do it. I was always super insecure and down on myself when I was little. I never thought I could do anything right. So just telling my younger self that she can do it.
One thing that I would have told my younger self was to don't be discouraged when applying for a bunch of different positions, just because, graduating college and not having the experience that you thought you would have, because graduating during COVID made it really hard and you just didn't think you'd be able to get a position that you're in. And then also always take a chance on yourself and always put yourself out there. And even if you don't think you qualify for the position, just apply for it, and you never know what will happen.
I would tell my younger self that you're going to end up exactly where you're supposed to be. I feel like it's hard to figure out, whether from a young age or even through high school and college, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, what I wanted my career to be. But then everything just kind of fell into place when I interned here and, kind of realized I can really see myself in the sports world, and I can see myself, after our long days of working, even as an intern, being here till 10. And I would go home and be like, wow, I can't wait to wake up, work my part-time job in the morning, and then come back to the ballpark. That was the moment that I knew this is where I wanted to be. So I think I just would definitely remind my younger self that you're going to figure it all out and you're going to be exactly where you're supposed to be, and life has a funny way of working out.
I wish I would have told my younger self would be to take up the space and full send it. Just go for it. The worst that they do is say no. You're entitled to whatever you put your mind to.
Just keep going. You're going to have some bad bosses, and you're going to have some questions of if you're on the right path. I have a hospitality degree and I was in event planning. And now I work for a Buffalo sports team, and I'm utilizing my degree in a way I never thought I would. And I found my way from party planning to sales, and I found my way. So it wasn't super quick and it wasn't the easiest, and the hours are crazy, but you'll get there.
Inspiring younger girls to having someone look up to you, telling those younger girls that they can do it. It's something that is achievable, whether no matter what path they want to take in sports, they can do it if they set their mind to it and work hard for it.
Just being able to showcase the talent that women have, and then also creating an environment of interns that are focused mainly on just women in sports, and having a bunch of them and being able to, be successful that way.
The most rewarding part, I think, for me is knowing that sports is predominantly ran by males and everything, and just having as big of a role as I do, and being able to contribute and bring a little bit of me into what I do every single day.
Most rewarding thing is being a role model for little kids. I give a lot of softball lessons at 21 Outs for little kids, and just seeing them playing softball and wanting to be in the shoes that I was in, but also taking that further outside of the softball field and bringing it to a baseball field.
I would say the most rewarding thing about being a woman in sports is the community aspect of it. There are so many trailblazers that have come before us and that are still here now, and the emergence of so many different, facets of women in sports. So I just think the community that you get from it, you know, going to women in sports based events or even the community on LinkedIn and stuff like that, and seeing the success of other women in sports, I think that's something that's, you know, really unique to us and to, you know, where we are and how not easy it was essentially to get to where we are now, and how we still have, you know, work to do and glass ceilings to shatter. So I think that's definitely something that's pretty special, is just the community aspect of it.
Being able to help the next girls in line, the next women in line, and trying to show that there's more positions open to them than they think, and to help them see what paths are open to them, maybe ones that they've never even thought of before, especially with our interns.